I am Commissioner Denise Grant from the beautiful, culturally diverse, and progressive city of Lauderhill. I have been a commissioner since 2018, decided to run because I knew that the work that I had done previously from New Jersey, in addition to here in Florida, would add great value to the city of Lauderhill. In fact, I'll just tell you a short story. Back in 2014, my son Joshua indicated to me that he wanted to play soccer. At the time, he was 7 years old, said, let's do it. And once he decided to play soccer in the city of Lauderhill, I recognized that there was such great value in the city. I got to interface with a lot of the parents, understood that even though the city of Lauderhill had such great things to offer, there were some areas of deficiencies and the people were in need, just like any other city. I realized at that point that I wanted to not just be a parent on the field and to help my son and the other kids as well to be able to pursue their dreams of being student athletes, but there was more work to be done. And so I decided to run for election as a city commissioner. Very successful in 2018, have been doing a tremendous work, along with my colleagues, of course, and the community, because as we know that it's a collective effort in order to get the work done. And so I'm so pleased to recognize that the work that we have put in has now brought us to a place where it's time to run for mayor. And the community has endorsed me. How do I know? Back in 2022, when I ran for re-election, not did I just get that 65.5% of the vote that I got in 2018, but I got 84.4%, and that was a great endorsement for my community. And so I know that I am positioned to lead at this level, and being in this capacity as mayor, I will be able to have another seat at the table, be able to have that leverage and access that I need to be able to bring back resources and help my community at another level. And so I'm so excited for this opportunity. Join me on November the 5th and declare Denise D. Grant as mayor of the city of Lauderhill. I am running for mayor in the city of Lauderhill because this is a city that I truly love. I have been living in the city of Lauderhill since 2007 and I've seen just great things. Many people don't realize that the city has so many treasures. For instance, we have the #1 cricket stadium certified in the city of Lauderhill, and it's all throughout the United States. No other can compete. In fact, many people don't know that World Cup cricket is coming to Lauderhill in June. Yes, this June, World Cup cricket is coming to Lauderhill. And so we have many things to offer. But most importantly, it's about the community. It's about the people. And I love the people of Lauderhill. We are hardworking, resilient, and courageous people. And so want to be able to serve at a higher level, to be able to bring back the resources that are necessary for this community. We have a community of people. We're 75,000 residents in the city, and out of that we have an extremely large Caribbean, which consists of English-speaking, Spanish-speaking, Creole, and French-speaking residents in the city. In fact, did you know that there's 12% of the population are Haitian Americans? And those Haitian Americans bring so much value to our city. I want to be the mayor that stands up and advocate for the community and know that the community not just has my back, but we are walking together collectively to get things done in the city of Lauderhill. There's so much future for Lauderhill. There's so much promise. And when we're talking about businesses, we have about 5,000 businesses in the city. And we want to be able to attract new businesses to come in. But let's find a way to make sure that we are retaining the businesses that we already have, being able to help them at a level that they're not just striving, but they're actually thriving and doing well. We want to be able to ensure that our seniors live the best quality of life possible. They are the treasures of our community. They're the ones that are bringing down the heirlooms, those wisdoms, the knowledge, and the understanding that they have gathered over the years, and they're passing down generation to generation. They need to be valued and they need to be respected and be able to get what is necessary in order to live their best life possible. And we're talking about our young people, and unfortunately, the world has changed. And we recognize that many of the things and incidents that are not so positive are happening within the population of our young people being 15 to 25. We want to be able to bring forth programs that are effective, that are working for our young people. And most importantly, those things that for them to recognize the purpose and the gifting that they have within them. Once they recognize that there's greatness within them, they will no longer be on the wrong side of the track, but be able to fulfill their potential. And that is what I can do, along with the other commissioners as well, and a team of people that care about the city of Lauderhill. Being able to lead this community, it is not going to be easy. However, it is attainable. And having the roles of leadership that I have attained over the years, I know that I am positioned to lead, and I am asking for your support. I've been a commissioner since 2018, and along with my colleague in my community, we've been able to do great work. But being in the position as mayor, you are the face of the city. In addition to that, you are in rooms that regularly you would not be in. And so you have that leverage and that ability to interface with your state representatives and to interface with your county leaders, along with your federal leaders as well, to be able to have access and to bring back capital into our city, which is well needed. There are many things in the city of Lauderhill that are great, but for instance, our infrastructure does need to be improved. We want to make sure that the people that are living in the city of Lauderhill and paying their taxes live in a city that they can really be proud of. We want to make sure that our police department has all of the equipment necessary in order for them to do their jobs. Making sure that we have enough police officers on the ground, that we have a comprehensive plan to crime and to public safety. We want to make sure that our fire department that works tirelessly have all of the equipment that they need as well. And overall, that we are able to do the work that is necessary for our community. And so being in this position is not about the lights, it's not about the glamour. It's really about being able to help at a higher level. And I know that I will be able to do that with your help. As your commissioner at this time, I continue to do great work, and as you know, running for mayor of the city of Lauderhill. And some of the things that we have accomplished together is, of course, during the pandemic, it was a really treacherous time for all of us. And I was able to work with the Florida Bankers Association and give about 1,500 businesses access to capital and over $30 million in access to capital. In fact, what we were able to do was we got 30 banks all together that built infrastructure just for the city of Lauderhill, so those businesses will be able to get monies that they deserve. And that was really to be able to help the small to medium-sized businesses, and that was something I was extremely proud of. In addition to that, a lot of non-for-profits also, in the first time of getting the PPP, felt as if they weren't eligible or they were being pushed aside. And so I worked with Mr. Alex Sanchez from the Bankers Association, and we were able to get a lot of those churches and other nonprofit organizations some aid that they really, really needed. In addition to that, fed over 25,000 seniors. We understand that those seniors are considered to be the most vulnerable population. And so I gathered a team of 72 volunteers on a weekly basis, and we would meet at a park in the city of Lauderhill called John Mullins Park every single Sunday, and we would pack our trunks with food and be able to deliver that to our seniors, and because they truly, truly needed it. Created a program in the city that's called Tea Time with Seniors, created a program in the city that is called Unity in the Community, which is the bridge between law enforcement and our neighbors and neighborhood included, and more importantly, with our young people. Also created a program in our city that was able to really help our young people, especially our student athletes, to be able to understand their purpose, the things that they're really truly called to do, and not just focus on the field, but also their mental wellness. So we brought in psychologists, we brought in doctors, working with an organization that's called Healing Arts Institute to be able to help those student athletes to build practical skills to be able to manage stress. Sometimes you don't realize how competitiveness can really put a burden on our children. And so those are some of the things that I have done. Business helped many of our local businesses as well, created tremendous access for our community. Adopt a Park initiative is also another one where we were able to get persons that have vested interest in the city of Lauderhill adopt a park for a year. And so what that essentially means is that they came in, they cleaned the park up, they even built things, helped with infrastructure. So we have a safe and clean environment for our young people and families to come in to enjoy. So working together, past many initiatives, and in addition to that, many policies that are able to help with the infrastructure, making sure that the policies and things are set in the city in the proper way, help to bring down the taxes at least 3 years in a row, but there's more work to be done. That is still something that we have to work on, and is a tremendous undertaking. But nevertheless, those are some of the things that I have done in the city of Lauderhill, and I want to be able to do more. Helped as well with our Haitian population, and was able to, through Senator Campbell and some other persons, were able to identify a city in Haiti to be able to give them a fire truck. And this particular city was actually praying for one for over 20 years. And so through my initiative, I was able to bless the city with the fire truck, and that was something that I am extremely proud of. We continue to serve the community as a whole, understanding that it really is a collective effort, and all of us coming together as one. My mantra has always been one voice, one Lauderhill, and that means that I am one of the voices that you have elected in the city in order to speak on your behalf. And so we have to come together collectively. It is not just about my agenda, it's about what the needs are for the people. And so as I've been taught before, if you ask me for a fish dinner and I serve you steak, I have not fed you. My job is to ensure that I understand the needs of the community, that I can deliver effectively. Election is November the 5th. It seems as if it's a long time away, but it's right around the corner. By the time you blink, it'll be here. So I am asking for your support, and that means your support in telling other persons, your family, your friends, to vote for Denise Grant for mayor of the city of Lauderhill. In addition to that, you live in the city of Lauderhill, I am asking really kindly for your votes. And check me out as well. I have a track record for the community, helping the community and caring about the community. And so if you would like to get in contact with me, my telephone number is 954-504-5193. Again, 954-504-5193. You can reach me on Facebook as well, Commissioner Denise D. Grant. You will see that, and as well as Instagram and Twitter and all of those social handles. And so I'm not on TikTok yet. I don't think I am, but I will get there soon. But thank you so much for the opportunity to be on. It is such a great pleasure to be able to speak to you and to share my heart with you and to let you know that we're in this together. Again, it's one voice, one Lauderhill. And au revoir. My name is Denise D. Grant, Commissioner of the City of Lauderhill, running for Mayor of the City of Lauderhill, and I approve this message.